I'm about to blush now.
What up? I'm Codie Mumma, and this is my '98 BMW E36. I pieced together this whole kit myself from different companies, you know. Start off, I guess, up front. I got this lip right here from K2 Industries, and it's like one of the most aggressive lips I could find. I wanted my kit to be really aggressive. I made these canards right here out of some old cut-up license plates. You know, I've got the Fitment Lab Phase 3 overs, like some of the widest, most aggressive overs that I could find. I've got some bitch racing skirts. Definitely the most aggressive skirts that are on the market for an E36. And the rear spats right here, I made these myself. I took a stock bumper like this, I cut it like here, cut this bottom piece off, bolted it on to my stock bumper, and you know, just to get the look on the rear without having to spend a ton of money on any piece for the rear. Yeah, I saw this on some TikTok car, and it's a Evo 8 wing that I got off Amazon.com for super cheap. And it doesn't do very good wing things, but it looks super good. I've also got the HM Sports roof spoiler on there. My car is mostly cosmetic stuff because looking cool is definitely a very important part of drifting. Anything can be fit if you use enough self-tappers, so that's what I did. It actually took, like, I had to like kind of squeeze it in on the sides and everything to make it fit on the actual trunk. But, you know, just a bunch of self-tappers through there. 100 miles an hour on the highway and it didn't fly off, so it's good. It's solid. Yeah, we just finished up this livery. The main part of the livery is obviously the flag. Haraguchi's FC is where this livery originally came from. We kind of wanted to take on some iconic design and kind of make it our own. Like, we kind of did that with the chrome, and you know, big giant website on the skirt is kind of an iconic thing as well. And just, you know, fill it up with companies that we like, that help us out, and I think it looks pretty good, you know, pretty good. I cut this whole livery myself on a US Cutter MH871 Mark II. Yeah, I cut this whole thing in my basement, installed it in my garage, just me and Sam basically did the whole livery ourselves for wicked cheap. So I just have some BC BR coilovers, baseline BC coilovers that you buy. They're not like anything fancy with the regular spring rates that they come with. I think it's like 10K front, 8K rear. I could probably have some stiffer suspension, but you know, it gets the job done for me. The adjustability in the BCs is like even more than I need. It, you know, does a lot of good stuff that, you know, I use for drifting. Some camber arms in the rear to get some zero camber. With you lower these cars and you can't get the camber to zero, but in the front I have E-Factory angle kit. It's you know, say what you will, but it's done me really well. The entire time I've had it, it gives me a ton of angle. It's held up to multiple collisions, multiple off-track situations. It's all pretty well dialed, I think. I welded the diff. I kind of cosmetic, but I put a seat in there, and seat is more than just cosmetic because staying in the, you know, same spot while you're drifting is really important. It sucks trying to hold onto the wheel and you're sliding around all over the place. I swapped the engine. That's definitely not cosmetic. It's a 323, and that comes with, if you don't know, a 2.5 liter that is good for like 160 horsepower. I put the 2.8 in it from 328, and they say that's good for like 190 horsepower, so I just got that engine for like super cheap, and I didn't have anything to do, so I figured why not swap this engine real quick. You can tell a difference in the power, I think, for sure. I mean, 30 horsepower doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're already starting out with not very much horsepower, 30 horsepower makes a pretty good difference. I've got the Conseil Astros 18 by 9.5 plus 22 with a whole bunch of spacers on there to fill out these overs. I run 225/40 tires on there all around just because they're you know, super cheap, and my car doesn't make a ton of power, so I like to keep the tires a little smaller so they're easier to spin. Just you know, as long as you're having fun, who cares, man? No one cares what you're doing anyway, so just do what you want to do and have fun.